Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and I'm excited today to bring you this tutorial about under eyes. You know, I've done a few tutorials on under eyes before, and this one's totally different. Totally different. I have found a way that is perfectly working for my under eyes. I've been using it for the last 2 or 3 months now, and it stands up to the heat, it stands up to the humidity here in Alabama, and you can look and see. I have already filmed this before I left to go to the grocery store, and now I'm back, and look at that. It hasn't changed since I left, and you'll see what I mean when you watch the tutorial. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and click that bell, and so you'll get notified when I have new tutorials coming on. I come on every Sunday pretty much, and sometimes I do lives. And I am on Facebook, so if you want to connect with me on Facebook, you're more than welcome to do that. And let's get started with this tutorial. Okay, so let's get started with this. I'm filming in natural light. So if you see the light go kind of in and out, it means that it's the sun and not necessarily me, right? Okay, so these are the 2 products that I'm going to use. 2 products only. Now, yes, you do need to moisturize underneath your eyes. I do use Rock. I use this Rock right here. Love it for an eye repair cream. It's wonderful to put on. And then I also use rosehip oil. Now we're going to use rosehip oil today. Let me turn it so you can see it. Rosehip oil is fabulous. I love it. I have found that it is perfect to pair with what I'm going to use today. It just kind of thins out the product, but it gives you enough moisture so that you don't have like all the stuff settling into your fine lines and wrinkles. And yes, you can set this with a little bit of powder, which I will do on the end. Now I use It's by Pores for that. I think it's the most perfect powder ever to use underneath your eyes. I know a lot of other YouTubers use it as well, but it is my tried and true as well too. So, but this is the foundation. I'm actually going to use a foundation. Yes, I am. Underneath my eyes. And this is a stick cream foundation, so therefore it's not dry. And when you put it underneath your eyes and you mix it with the rosehip oil, that's exactly what we're going to do, then you're going to see how beautiful it spreads out, how easy it is, and it doesn't settle into your crinkies, okay? So hang on 1 second, and let's get up close and personal, because I want to show you my eyes. Yes, I have darkness. I have, you know, the bags, of course, and most of my wrinkles and crinkles, I call them, are right here. These run this way. Some run this way. And then definitely some right underneath, and you probably have the same thing. Lines here and lines right here too as well. I don't have the crow's feet as bad, but I do. This is my problem area in here. See, here's a problem area right there. There's a line that runs here and kind of runs up into my eye a little bit. So we're going to brighten up this area, and it's going to look fabulous. It is. So we're going to use this foundation right here, and you take the lid off. This is a stick, and it is a cream, and you can use this going up or down. It's really a cool product. If you're going to use this on your face, it's a stick, and you just wipe it all over your face, and you can use a Kabuki brush to blend it all in, which is what I did. I think it's absolutely beautiful. You really don't need a concealer at all when using this foundation. It's that good. It's that good. It makes you look good. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you what I do. I only bring it up just slightly, about that much. You don't want it too tall. You don't want it too short. And then what we're going to do is take the rosehip oil. Now this one is by Olivia, and it is 100% rosehip oil. Love it. And I got this at TJ Maxx, $6.99. You can't beat it. So this has a dropper. And what you're going to do is get a little bit in the dropper. And we're not going to use much of this. And what I usually do is just put it on the back of my hand, like a drop like that or 2. And then you hold that there. Don't let it run down your hand or anything like that. And then I will take the foundation and set it here in my arm. So now we're going to work with this brush. Now this brush is an eye detailer brush from Japonesque. Or Japonesque, I'm not sure how to say that, but it is from Ulta. It's about $13, maybe $12, something like that, but it is a number 728. And what you want to do is take a little bit of the rosehip oil on your brush. And yes, it's running down my hand, but that's okay. It's not going to run far. And then you're going to take it and you're going to go right over the top of this foundation. It gives you a nice thin coat on the brush. This is the perfect brush. You need to get it. And you're going to come right in here and start just lightly applying. And yeah, I'm going to come right underneath that little bag because the shadow creates the bag. You see the difference? It's already looking better. And then you're going to come back because you still got a little bit rose oil on here. And then I just basically kind of tap it across. I do love to bring it up here in the corner of my eye because sometimes you'll have a fold there and you'll have some darkness there because see, you can see I have that definitely on this side. So let's see how this side turns out. I'm going to get a little bit more rosehip oil, just a tad. I'm just slightly blending it out across my hand. And you're going to grab some more and you're going to come on this side. Now I am using the color Velour. Velour is a great medium tone color for this. I enjoy it. I absolutely highlight with it. I've highlighted all around my eyes with it. You can do that. And it really does work well for highlighting. To hold your mouth in a certain way. Look at that. Yay. So come back and get some more. And you can just dot it across like I did the other side. And then I'm going to come up here. And if you hear my husband in the background, I'm sorry. He's talking on the phone. I hear him. I hear him. Now we are going to use a blending bud to blend some of this out. But right underneath my eyes, I'm not going to, like right up in the corners, right up here. I'm not going to do that. Now, however, you can take some of this and you can highlight around your eyes. You can come down your nose. You can put it here, here. You can highlight here on the sides. You can contour with it. It's a great, great versatile product. I love, this is our brand new product. It's only been out, I guess, a couple months, something like that. And love it. It's become one of my favorite things to do in the morning. It's very fast. It's very easy to get ready. Okay, so any rosehip oil you have left over, just kind of rub it into your hand. And your hands will feel fabulous. Put some on it. Now I'm going to take a blending bud, and this one's not a clean one, so don't judge. But I love this one. It's very soft. It is moist. I do like to use a moist blending bud. Just make sure you run it on some water. Squeeze out the excess. Sometimes I will take and put it in a paper towel and really get most of the dampness off so that when I squeeze it, it doesn't run down my arm. So that's the main thing you keep in mind with that. Now, however, we're going to come up close and personal here with you. Yeah. And we're going to blend this in. Now, I'm going to blend right through here very easily. Now, you see I'm not going up in the corner. I don't use it there. I don't use this there. We're going to use something else totally different, okay? And you're going to go, wow, okay. I can do that. You can do this. I promise you can. This is like the balm of getting your under eyes done. And hopefully, no more crinklies. No more crepey. No more crepey. Now, when I get done with that, I take my ring fingers, or you could take your index fingers, whichever one. This one has less pressure. So I will basically come in, and we're going to press it in like that. I got to look at myself to do this. I'm sorry. I try to look at you, but, you know, I can't look at you and do this. Oh, I'm so Southern. I know I'm Southern. I'm from Alabama. Alabama. In the humidity. This also works well in the humidity. So if you're wondering if it's going to hold up under the humidity, absolutely. Absolutely. I've been doing it this way for about 2 months. So I know it's tried and true, and it's worked for me under all conditions. Rain, humidity, even sweat. It doesn't budge, and it doesn't move. So let me tap this, tap, 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 tap. And the one thing you want to do when you're done, you see the difference, how much brighter it is underneath? You want to take a mirror, kind of like this, a little compact, and you can, this one actually has a normal side and a magnified side. So I'm going to take the magnified side, and I'm going to get up close and personal and look. If you can, I can see there's nothing there. Now, I'm not talking about this looking like full-blown YouTuber look. This is for us girls, everyday natural wear, okay? We're not talking about trying to look like a YouTuber or trying to look somebody in their 20s. I'm 56, so I'll be 57 in a couple of months. And so I just want to look the best I can be. I don't want to look like I'm 20, okay, anymore. I don't want to look like I'm 30 or 20 or even in my early 40s. I want to be me. I just want to be better. And so if I can brighten up underneath my eyes, then that's what I want to do. And you need to try it too, because this really does work. I found that the combination of the rosehip oil thins it out just a tad. It makes it more pliable, and it stays in place because it is a stick foundation. So it's a little bit thicker than a liquid would be, and it's a cream, and so it sets better. So you can just consider it kind of like a concealer, but it's not. It's not as thick or emollient as like this would be. This is a concealer by Younique. This one This one I use all the time. This is what I used to do, but I have found that this foundation works better for me. So we're going to set this really quickly with It's by Pores. And I don't have the loose powder anymore. I love it. It is my favorite, and I need to go back to Ulta and get it. And the loose powder runs, I think, around, it's either $24 to $29. I think this one is probably $29. This one comes in a little compact. It's by Pores. I know it's probably backwards for you, but you open it up and it's very, very light. I love it. This is the pressed powder. And this one also comes with a little bitty brush, which is absolutely adorable. But I don't use that brush, okay? I like to use this other brush, and this one is a Morphie brush. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I should have it laying here, but I don't. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This one is a Morphie. Let me see if I can tell you the number. If I read it wrong, I will put everything in the description box. But it is by Morphie, and I will put it in the description box because these old eyes can't see that number. Even though it's probably a little big, I can't see it. So what I like to do is take one side of this and kind of dip it into this powder. And tap it off, okay? Tap, tap, tap. Less is more. You don't want a whole lot of powder because powder sounds scary, I know, but you need to set it with a little bit of powder. So the basic premise behind this is just pushing it in to your skin and just basically letting it sit there for a few seconds. Not long. I don't let it sit long. See, it's minimal. Tap off just about all of it. You got just a minimal amount. It's not a lot of powder. So it's not like we're baking. We're not doing that. We can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. That is like the worst thing in the world is baking for the older eye. So at 56, this girl ain't baking no more, okay? I'm just not. Now shake off any excess off this brush, just like this. And then you're going to come back and you are going to swipe off to make sure there is no excess powder there at all. And you're going to do it so lightly. You're not going to move the product. This product kind of, it holds its own. It's a wonderful, wonderful foundation. But I'm using it for this now instead of using a concealer. Don't poke yourself in the eye either. Try not to do that. Okay, so what do you think? Now let's get up close. Look at that. Look how much brighter it is. And yes, I still have the wrinkles there, but I don't have makeup sitting in the lines. And so, you know, you can check yourself throughout the day to see how it works. I've been doing this for 2 months, like I said, and I haven't had any settle in any of my lines. So all you can do is try it and see if it works for you. Make sure you get on a good skincare regimen. So I'm going to go and finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back to show you the finished look, okay? Be right back. Okay, this is my finished look. How you like it? I got my 4D on, my Epic mascara. Everything is unique. Look at that. Look at the eyes. Oh, gosh. It's a beautiful summer look. It really is. I love blue. I've been wearing a lot of blue here lately, but look at the under eyes. Look at that. They're going to be set all day. I'm not going to have to worry about my under eyes. I'm not going to have to constantly keep checking them all day long. Now, when I first did this, yes, I did. But you see, I'm going to naturally have some lines just because I have lines. But the key is nothing settling in them. So that's what's important. You're probably going to still have some lines, but you're not going to have foundation setting in them. At least I have not. This has been a game changer under eye routine for me. I love it. When I look at my eyes now, I'm like, wow, okay, I look bright. I look refreshed. I don't look tired. So that's the key. That's the key. Keep that in mind. So just as a reminder, we used a foundation like this. We used a foundation, a stick foundation, which is a cream foundation by Younique. And then we paired it with rosehip oil right here. Rosehip oil. So I will put everything down in the description box. I did get this at TJ Maxx. It was like $6.99. I'm trying to think of how much this is. Maybe this is like $29, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week and month, and come back here on Sundays. I usually try to do either a live tutorial. I'm going to start trying to do more things like this. If there's anything you would love to see, please put that in the comments below, and I'd love to give you a tutorial or something for that mature face, because we all are aging. And I'm telling you, this makeup is a game changer, especially the stick foundation. So please like and subscribe, and come back on Sundays. I only have Sundays to do once a week. I put something on here on Sundays only. So subscribe, click that bell notification, and you'll get notified when I'm on here, okay? Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa is happy you were here today. I hope y'all have a great week. Bye.